Nikocardo Avocado, YouTube's most infamous food hoover. Last video we covered Asmongold's, tumultuous relationship with him and his health, not being active, not having a great diet, and staying at home inside his room for months and not showering. That's one aspect of, not taking care of yourself. What we're going to cover today, you're going to look at these two people and you're going to think, this person's in the little leagues, whereas this guy's playing in World Cup finals. Like, the levels of obesity we're going to go through today, you're going to need some insulin to get yourself back down from that level. So, who is Nikocardo Avocado? Well, if you don't know, he's an OG mukbang content creator, and for those who don't know what mukbang is, it's basically someone who sits in front of a YouTube camera, has a whole table full of food, and it's their job to keep you entertained for that whole hour of them chowing down and you looking at them chow down. It's interesting, to say the least. I understand, not everyone can afford massive amounts of food, not everyone can, eat luxury. So some people just want to vicariously live through the screen. Some people, love watching sports and love living vicariously through the athletes. But this is on the other scale. They vicariously live through you eating 10 different coloured noodles. Spicy noodles, mac and cheese, seafood boils, like a whole load of different content relating to people eating food. And I'm not gonna lie, the thumbnails look appealing, but what is the message being sent by consuming all this food? Is it just to be indulgent in your most basic need of, nutrition? Or is it just to speed run yourself to an early grave? Because, don't get it twisted, these people are making bank. These mukbang YouTubers are making money. Like, let's just go through his content. And for some more backstory, this guy isn't your normal mukbang YouTuber. He lives off controversy. His whole existence is basically to be a storm of absolute crap. He gets into beefs with loads of YouTubers. Him and his boyfriend, I use boyfriend in loose terms because these guys have broken up and going back together more times than your fucking front door. These guys are literally like this. Whether it's real or not, I'll leave you to decide. But when you're making that much bread on millions of views, you gotta keep the people interested in your relationship somehow, right? So this is his channel. 4.36 million subscribers, 711 videos. Let's just look over. 12 million, 5 million, 2.8, 3.8, 7.1. Like, just keep on scrolling down. You see millions of views on hour-long content. So this guy is making bank. This guy is in the top echelon of money-making YouTubers. Let's just say that he is making millions of dollars a year at this point. And that's not even an exaggeration. He is definitely making milli a year, at least, minimum. And, I'm going vegan.
Really, nigga?
You're going vegan. And a couple months later, he's eating a lobster. We broke up. You'll see in another couple of scrolls, we're breaking up for good. My response with receipts, some more drama. I can't be with him anymore. Come on, like, we know his MO. Get into controversy, fake a breakup, mukbang videos. That's the cycle that, he's been going in. And along this way, he's just been gaining the pounds. Like, let's just look at one of his latest videos from a couple months ago.
Progress.
Oh my goodness, here we go.
A progress check.
See, when I come over Hungry Fat Chick's place, I always tend to gain a little bit of water weight.
Just a little bit.
What's that on the top? Oh my gosh. Ugh. She's already eaten before this, of course.
A few inches.
It's all your fault.
It's been my fault. You got a little whip of a thing when you came to see me the first time.
And they
And
think
look at you now.
they think that it's all your. It's actually not your fault.
No.
I wanted to get a little. I was a little skinny. Okay.
Oh,
Man's
you
struggling
are
to breathe,
still
just
right
sitting
at
down.
68 inches.
68 inches.
68 inches. That's where you are.
And let me tell you guys, when I started my YouTube channel,
Mm-hmm.
I was 32 inches.
Ooh.
And I'm going to flash you a photo. Bam.
Welcome to my eating show. Today we are doing something really special. This is my first.
Yo. That was him. Now this is him. That's crazy. I think his channel's been at least 10 years at this point. That's 10 years of just fat on fat on fat.
First time ever having ramen noodles that I've made myself.
There's meat candy. What you think?
Yep. Just a little fella.
Okay, and I'm gonna have my first bite of my ramen noodles.
Just a little fella. Just a little
I
fella.
was so
Where it started. Now this is where it's at. 5 massive bowls. Sorry, I can't count. That's 6.
I like it.
And I thought Asmongold was bad.
Oh, that's a good idea. Good ice water.
I mean, at least a drink of water, right?
Oh my god.
I don't want to be like mean or anything. That's just not what I am. But when you see people like this, you just can't be mean. You just feel sad. You're just like, they need some help. But at the same time, this is their free will. And at the end of the day, this is how they're getting their bread. This is how they're getting their bread. A lot of people will probably be like, yo, I'll sacrifice anything to be in that position and be able to make money that easily. But me personally, and I'm a food lover. I love food, love ramens, love noodles, love pasta, love pizza. Like, this guy's be eating a whole smorgasbord of cheese.
Health. Let's dip it in and we pull it up like this. Oh, you guys, I am spoiled right now to this deliciousness.
Ugh. Like, I love food corn, but when it's displayed like this, I can't back it still. You don't need that much cheese.
I have 1 minute. 1 minute. Here we go. Let's do something small. We'll do the big ones when I come back. We have to make our little comment for the Trisha Paytas video. Here we go.
His arch nemesis, Trisha Paytas.
You know you want some of this?
Oh, no. Oh, no. And like with loads of food content creators, right? The most reasonable ones, the average ones, if you look at them, they're not massive. They're usually not fucking obese. They're usually not that because they understand if I want to make this money, I need to be alive to make it. So let me strategically maneuver everything around my life around this. So when I eat, I'm not eating the crap that I video every single day. I'm going to eat healthy stuff. And then maybe once a week, I eat the mukbang video thing and upload it that same week. And then do a video a week. Obviously, this guy has speed run that, eating like that almost every day. I'm posting it. like a couple of weeks ago, Netflix hosted I think the first live broadcast, and it was a food eating competition between like the two world best, rivaled or most infamous rivaled hot dog eaters. And if you look at everyone who was competing that day, whether it was to break a world record in eating watermelons, or a competition in eating chicken wings, or the actual main event of the hot dog eating contest, these guys are actually skinny. These guys are skinny. Usually they're not fat. These professional eaters are not fat because they know if I continue to eat this like this every day, I'm not going to be competing for a long period of time. Like, it's just going to be a one and done thing because I'm going to be gone, right? Like, another example, the guy that used to do Man versus Food, his idea was going state to state, eating every signature challenge that they had in that state or in that area that was most famous. So it'd be like 500 wings, or a massive cheeseburger or a massive pizza that you have to eat, and if you finish it within a lot of time, you get to eat it for free, and if you don't, obviously you have to pay type thing. Like, he said after the first season he had to reschedule his whole life, so he wouldn't be eating literally normal. If he knows he's going to be shooting at the end of the week, he's just going to be eating tiny meals throughout the week, and then on the day that he's going to eat that massive meal, he's not going to eat anything, so that by the time he gets there, he's got room in his stomach. He wouldn't have been eating massive throughout the week, and he would have a lot of space in his stomach, and he wouldn't feel the massive effects over the same period of time that I'd be shooting all this. But then he says, doing that for 5 years, it took a toll on him mentally and physically, and he's like, it's not worth it. I've got to stop the show, essentially. He had to stop the show because it was taking too much of a toll, even restricting it the way he was doing it after the first couple of years. So imagine just piling on. Like, he looks like at least 200 kilograms. Like, I'm 120, but I'm like 6'4", but he's like 5'5". This guy is massive. Like, his knees must be like, his cartilage in his knees must be like sandpaper at this point. But for some reason, 7 months ago, he just stopped uploading. He just went off the face of the internet. Everyone was probably thinking, oh, has he gone? Has he passed away? We haven't heard any news about him. Like, is he okay? Is my dude, is Nico Avocado okay? Where's he at? And then over the weekend, he just pops up in this panda costume, speaking in riddles, talking like, he's the Joker or something, or he's the Riddler. And then when he takes his mask off, you're like, is this the same person? He's literally lost 100 kilograms just like that. But then he goes on to explain he's been, backdating videos and, posting them over the period of time, and then obviously that ran out. So there was this, 7-month break where he wasn't posting anything, and during that period, he had lost all the weight. Like, it was so confusing to see him revert back to day one after he's done all this damage to himself. Like, it's crazy. The video is actually bizarre.
I am always 2 steps ahead. This has been the greatest social experiment for my entire life. It's alluring, it's compelling, it's gripping to observe all these unwell, disoriented beings roam the internet in search of stories, ideas, rivalries, where they feel encouraged and engaged, where they involve themselves with the stories and become a product of influence. Thirsty for a distraction from time unspent, spoiling their minds, yet stimulating them at the same time. It's brilliant, and it's dangerous. I'm monitoring ants on an ant farm. One follows another, follows another, follows another.
This is kind of Riddler or
It's
something.
mesmerizing. It's spellbinding. All these little consumers, all of these lost and bored people. People consuming anything that they're told to consume. So I am the villain, because I've made myself one. And you will continue to consume these stories about me, year after year after year, for as long as I tell the internet that I am the villain. Stories that permeate and linger and infect the minds of the ants, influence the ants, brainwash the ants. You are the ants. Today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday...
Okay, Joker. You got us. Gotcha. You got us. I don't know what lesson you're trying to teach, what story you're trying to tell, but we're not falling for it, bro. You just woke up and lost 200 pounds, like, that was done naturally. Yeah, that might have been some work in the gym or, you know, extracurricular activities after work or whatever, but let's not lie, you look all Zen-picked out, bro. Look at your eyes. I don't know whether you're high or not, but that was definitely, like, the way his arms were, and now how his arms are, that's definitely some surgery. This guy's a millionaire at this point. Some surgery, some Ozempic, some gym, okay, some cardio workout, cool, but let's not get it twisted. The damage has been done. Like, you can't just, you know, drive a car 500,000 miles an hour, smash it into the wall and get it replaced, or not even get it replaced, get it repaired and act like infrastructural damage ain't there. Like, it can't break on you anytime soon. Like, the engine's not gonna have any problems. Like, come on, you're not fooling anyone here. Like, you might be thinking, oh yeah, I'm this, you know, master manipulator and chess piece, all you people are ants, X, Y, and Z, but bro, we all know why you did it. So that you can make more money. This is an amazing shock value video. Like, you go for a year basically, and then you come back, pow, all the weight gone. Backdated videos for you guys to consume, and then when they all run out, I disappear like the Avatar when they need it the most. And now you're back looking like Aang. Literally.
Today I woke up from a very long dream, and I also woke up having lost 250 pounds off of my body. Yet just yesterday, people were calling me fat and sick and boring and irrelevant. People are the most messed up creatures on the entire planet.
And you're one of them, mate.
And yet I've still managed to stay 2 steps ahead
You're
of everyone.
You're the only one playing this game, mate.
The joke's on you.
Oh, really? Well, I guess it is. He's making bank. Oh. Straight back to the mukbang videos.
By the way, if you're new to Mr. Noodle can't taste spice.
they don't have the receptors for it. And actually, spicy pepper is really good for their immune system. So the vet and people, they always recommend to give. So I'm just kind of mixing this around since I put those toppings on it. But it's incredible. Now, I'm also going to have to put a little bib on because this is about to get real wild.
Oh my god. So, what was the lesson we learned? What was the purpose of this video? Hey, I don't know. Let me know what you think of this guy in the comments below. Do you think this is just the most bizarre situation, comeback video that you've seen on YouTube? Do you believe that he lost all this weight naturally, or was it through other means as well? Well, let me know in the comments below, and as always, it's been your boy Majaro, aka Image, and this has been Pree Da Production. And you know what I'm gonna say, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it out on my own.